You seen?
Why shouldn't we play?
It's H-Town for real.
Live right now. My music won't play right now for some reason. But hey, it is what it is. This is RaWordz Podcast, presented by LJ from Houston, coming to you live from H-Town, Texas. And I got some player partners on the stream today. We're going to talk about this Game 5 NBA Finals. Bucks going back to Phoenix. Marley Betts live from Miami, Florida. What's the deal, sir?
What's going on, man? What's up with
how
you,
you living out there? How you living out there?
Right.
I can't complain. Shit, I cannot complain. We just got back. I literally just finished snorkeling.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
We just came back from snorkeling on the coral reef and shit. So that shit was live. I ain't gonna lie. Some shit I never thought I'd be doing.
I never thought you'd be doing
water and shit in my ears. Hey, never thought I'd be doing those fucking snorkeling, but real talk, it was live though. It was cool. It was a hell of a fun. We had to swim 80 yards just to get to the motherfucking reef and shit against the way. And that wasn't no bitch neither. Like, that's a nice little swim, nigga. 80-yard swim, and you go swim out, you go be out there floating and swimming for an hour, and then gotta swim back to 80, man.
I'm already knowing.
Tough, but
already. That's what's up. Chris, how you living, my brother, out there in LA? What's the deal?
Man, doing our thing, man. You know, we trying to just get ready for this game, man. Stay out of harm's way. we about to be shut back down again, look like.
What?
Man, I heard a bunch of people get shut back down again.
Yeah, I saw the report. I saw the report from the news about Cali. So yeah,
man, we going the wrong direction. You know, a lot of people are now coming back out this way to visit and tourists and stuff like that. So it's a whole lot of people walking the streets, man. But I mean, what can we do?
Yeah, I heard that's a lot of places numbers going back up though, not just Cali.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I heard. So I don't know. We'll see.
But Cali taking proper precautions, unlike Texas.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, shit, and Florida.
Yeah.
See, well, I need to proper introduce our special guest, man. We got Mikey Hova on the stream today.
My man.
Live in effect. What's going on, Mikey?
Man, just I'm just chilling, man. I finally had some time to get away from the family. I say get away, but like they right in the house. I'm on the patio, so that's
man. How the little girl, Mike?
Man, she getting big, so she a month and a half, and
congrats, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So it's cool, you know. That's been taking up a lot of my time, just trying to take some stress off of my wife and stuff, trying to help her out and stuff like that. So I'm here now, and it's all good. I'm straight.
I saw Kennedy's birthday was yesterday. Tell her I say happy birthday.
I'll tell him. Yeah, definitely. Appreciate it. I'll tell him.
Already, fellas. All right, well, let's go jump into this, man. We got the Milwaukee Bucks going back to the Phoenix Suns, Game 5, man. Tied up 2-2, and we already know possibly whoever wins this game 90% of the time usually wins the series. So I'm picking the Suns to come out and just throttle the Milwaukee Bucks today. First of all, my thing is this. The Suns have not lost 3 games in a row all year, going back to the regular season. So that's number one, is why I'm taking the Suns. Yeah. Number 2, Lil Wayne say he going to be in the building.
Nobody, Wayne can't help him play.
hey, that's Chris Paul's lucky charm.
Hey, that's Chris Paul partner. Yeah, that's
his lucky charm. That's his lucky charm. So that's another reason why I'm going with the Suns. And not only that, it's gonna be a raucous in that building, man. I mean,
oh yeah.
I think they're gonna treat this like a Game 7. The atmosphere is gonna be crazy. The Suns are gonna come out, put their foot on their neck, but at the same time, 3 keys, man. The Suns have to keep the offensive rebound discrepancy down with these Bucks, man. Last game, the Bucks had 17 offensive rebounds to the Suns 5. And the turnovers, they had 17 turnovers to the Bucks 5. So if you're not getting extra possessions and you turning the ball over, You're not gonna win, man. You're gonna be out of the game. So I'm gonna get y'all thoughts on it. I just want to throw a little tidbits out there for right now. But let's start with our special guest right here, man. Mikey Holden. Give me your thoughts on this Game 5, Suns and the Bucks.
I mean, like I told you earlier, the series never starts until somebody wins on somebody else's home court.
Right.
So the way this been trending, both teams have won at home.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta take the Suns in this game. Even though they look like stir-fry shit the last game, and then I think the officiating is gonna be a little bit more on their side this game. I think Chris Paul, he wants it. He can see it. It's right there. They go up 3-2, and then I think they're gonna go up 3-2. The Bucks then the Bucks gonna tie it. Then it's gonna come down to a Game 7. But for this game, I specifically have to take the Suns because that home court means a lot, especially with these guys. And not only does it mean a lot with these guys, but also the role players and younger players tend to play very, very good at home.
Mm-hmm.
Role players and young players tend to play a little bit bad on the road. So if you look at Middleton and you look at Holiday on the road throughout this whole playoffs, they really haven't been doing nothing. Let me rephrase that. I'm not gonna say they haven't been doing nothing, but they haven't been giving you the productivity that they've been giving you at home. So I think they play at a high level at home, Middleton and Holiday, but I think tonight it's gonna just go a little bit down. The Suns gonna have that motivation. They're gonna have the crowd behind them. So I gotta take the Suns.
Hey, all righty. Hey, Marley, what's your thoughts on the game tonight?
Let me come a little closer.
Hey, Mark, real quick, who did you pick to win the series? I know LJ got Phoenix in 7. Who did you pick, Mark?
Originally, since before the series started, Suns in 6 was my.
You said Suns in 6.
Suns in 6.
Oh, okay, you did say that. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
And I'm still staying with Suns in 6. I probably think it'll go 7 if you ask me to start over. Knowing what I know now, but I still think it's possible for the Suns to win at 6. Obviously, I'm taking the Suns tonight. I need the Suns to win tonight. But as far as my plays go for today, betting wise, I'm on a double-double. I'm on Suns first half, and I'm on Suns fourth. Now my reasoning behind this is this, and it's for most of the same reasons that LJ and Mikey just described. More particular, Mikey with the role players, supporting cast, the others that Shaq and Kenny don't want to call it, or whatever you want to call it, big players, guys. It's just pure facts that on the road they play worse, at home they play better. It's just why it is. I'm gonna tell you why that is. It's something I've been repeating on my show, on Brothers and Best, and here. If you don't believe in energy, that's what it is. At home, the Suns bench role players are going to feed off the fans' energy that is in the building that are provided when you have 15 or 20, 30,000. How many people in that arena and stuff? They're going to be clapping and screaming, and all those vibrations are going to be absorbed by those players, and it's just going to make them play that much better. Even if it's just that much better, sometimes that's all you need. Or just a little bit of to hustle harder on defense. You know what I'm saying? To get you that extra rebound. You know what I'm saying? That may lead to that easy basket. So that's why traditionally role players numbers go down on the road and home away. And it's across the board with every team. It's just the energy in the home building. And so just based on that alone, I'm riding first half with the Suns. As far as the full game, I'm taking the full game because I believe the Suns are the better team. And I do believe that simply because Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday and the rest of those guys, and particularly Chris Middleton, too inconsistent. You can't be that inconsistent. My phone is not charging for whatever reason, and my battery's went. Give me one second. Charger up. There we go. Bam. Chris Middleton is too goddamn inconsistent. You can't drop 35 one night and then drop 15 and 15 for 2 games in a row. Like, that shit is ridiculous, bro. And like, the shit is, and that's why they're not going to win until he becomes a consistent superstar. He doesn't have to average 30. He doesn't have to average 35, but he can't have repeated games in big moments of 15. Like, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? And until he becomes a consistent. So Robin, if that's what you want to call him, Scottie Pippen, he got to be the Robin, the Scottie Pippen, or whatever. We know Giannis is going to give us 30 and 13, hell, 30 and 12, 30 and 10. The question mark is Chris Middleton. We never know what he's going to do. It's always a question mark. He could come out and look just as good as Giannis, or he could come out and look like PJ Tucker. We don't know. So I'm never betting on we don't know. And I feel like Chris Paul, they should have won. The Suns could have won that game 4, especially if Chris Paul don't turn that ball over with 30 seconds. We don't know if they're going to make that shot and tie it up. That was the Suns game. I took Suns second half, even though I lost. I was so confident up until the 1 minute left. And that was a ball that Bucks had to win. So why do I think they're going to come and win in a home game? They're going against that energy. They had the energy on their side game 4. Their energy is a big part of the reason they probably won that game, because that game was really close. And with that being said, Chris Paul, I'm not gonna bet on him to make another mistake like that. And like LJ said, they haven't lost 3 games in a row this whole playoff, so I'm not gonna bet on them to lose the 3rd game now in the finals. So that's my reason for the full game.
All right, Chris, what's your thoughts, my brother? What's your thoughts?
Well, going back to what you said, LJ, I'm gonna touch on that first about the rebounding. Honestly, bro, there's not much Phoenix gonna be able to do about it. They got one guy that can rebound, so I don't really see that being that much of a change. Even going back to Phoenix, bro, because Milwaukee got 3 or 4 guys who get after it on the glass. Phoenix got one guy who continuously gets after it on the glass. So Milwaukee's gonna own the rebounding, bro. I don't see anything else Monty Williams can do. They just got guys that get after it. You can't expect them to do anything different. So rebounding is gonna be on the Milwaukee side. Yeah, I mean that 19 was it? Oh, sorry. So I'm looking at the wrong box score. My bad. Hold on. That was game 3. What is it? Was it 19-5? 17-5.
Yeah, 17-5. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, that's a bit much, but like I said, Milwaukee, I believe, gonna own the glass, man. There's not much they can do about it. Another thing I don't like about Phoenix, because like I said, I kind of threw game 1 away because Milwaukee made the right adjustments. I like the matchups better. Holiday on CP. And obviously PJ Tucker on Book, but these guys, they do a good job without fouling, man, because Phoenix's 2 best players can't get to the line. You look at the last couple games, man, 9 free throws for Book. CP didn't take any. 8 total in game 3. I mean, they don't get to outside of game 1. They haven't been able to get to the line. And you look at what Milwaukee does; they're going to continuously get to the line.
Is that Scott Foster?
What's that?
Is some of that Scott Foster?
It probably could have been, but I mean, we can't continue to use that. I mean, it's about aggression. CP and Devin Booker, they're jump shooters.
Yeah, it ain't Scott Foster. Like you said, it's about aggression and the Bucks are taking more shots and being more productive in the paint versus the Suns. Like you said, they shooting jump shots.
Right.
You can't expect to get to the line if you're a predominantly jump shooting team. So
right, mid range and all that stuff. Yeah, no, you're right, Mike. But yeah, so I don't really see how many adjustments Phoenix is going to be able to make. I think the loss of Sark is now really starting to show its value, bro, because they don't have no size. They got Crowder playing the 5. He can't do nothing with him. Yeah. So I mean, Aiden is the only guy that can kind of impede Giannis's progress to the basket, bro. But he's gonna get to the line. So like guys like Tucker, even though he's not a shooter or a scorer, but he gets after the glass, he gets extra possession. Connaughton had 9 rebounds last game, bro. That's just effort plays. Phoenix is not showing the same type of effort. I mean, they're gonna show it tonight, but is it gonna be enough? I mean, I don't know. I think like I picked Milwaukee to win the series. I just think that
in what games? How many games?
I think Milwaukee's gonna win tonight and win game 6.
Ooh, Okay.
Because only because I mean Phoenix. I think they'll weather the storm. I think they'll weather the storm. Phoenix is going to come out firing. Remember, think about a campaign who dominated us, dominated Denver. He hasn't been playing as well. So Monty's only playing him 10, 11, 12 minutes. Can everybody talk about how he should get playing time over CP in the Clippers series?
He makes shots tonight, though.
Oh, you said he will make shots
tonight?
He
makes shots tonight.
Okay.
He's going to feed off the crowd.
All the niggas going to make shots tonight.
Yeah, probably. But I'm just saying,
Cam, what's your nigga name? Cam, is it Cam Johnson?
I like Cam Johnson. Yeah, he's solid. He shoots the ball well.
Yeah.
He shoots the ball well. Yeah. But I mean, that's my take, man. I mean, they can't. D Book has got to do a better job getting like CP. Got to get to the line, man. Aiden can't be the only person rebounding. Those are the three main factors. They got to get to the line. Try to get to the line. They got to help DeAndre on the glass. Got to help your big on the glass, bro. Because like everybody look at him every time the board goes up and Milwaukee grabs the offensive rebound, they looking at Aiden like, why you didn't get it? It's got to be a game rebound type.
100%.
Yes. Yeah. So because obviously you're not a big team, so you're gonna have to help him board. I'm sure that'll be a point of emphasis, and then obviously boxing out on the other end too. Boxing out, man, to try to keep these guys looking back. PJ Tucker's going after every shot, bro. Every shot he's gonna try to go get a board, draw a foul shot. So. And D Book is got to get to the line.
That nigga PJ Tucker is the textbook boxing out nigga.
Right.
So right. He be wiping those boards for sure.
Yeah. So like I said, they got because nobody shot great from three. Each team made 7 3-pointers in the last game. So nobody shot the ball that well from three. So actually horrible. 24% for Milwaukee and 30% for Phoenix.
Are you saying because of that? Like, are you saying when it comes down to it, it's gonna be a grind out type of game, and that kind of favors Milwaukee, right?
I mean,
like out, physical on the boards.
Oh yeah, physical. Yeah.
Okay.
Physically, but to close the game, it should favor Phoenix because they got a better backcourt. They got a floor general, and they got a better two-guard and Book over Middleton. But it has in the last couple games. CP's got to play better. He's not using no excuse on his hand. Book's gonna do what he does.
So you say you got the Bucks to win tonight, right?
I do.
So you got the Bucks to win the series.
Yeah.
I thought you had the one that you changed then, right? Because I thought you had the Suns.
No, Mark. I always pick Milwaukee.
When the series started, I thought you had the Suns.
No, I had Milwaukee.
I don't know why I felt like me and you was arguing with LJ against, and you had the Suns.
No, you and LJ had Phoenix. Remember, I picked Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
Remember, because I said Phoenix will win the first. If Phoenix wins game 1, if they split, then Giannis will come back in game 3, but he ended up playing in game 1.
Okay, yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he right. He did say that.
He did. Okay, so you have no choice. I don't want to say you have no choice but to pick the Bucks, but I mean, yeah. Okay.
I agree with all y'all, man, because like y'all just said, Milwaukee's identity is rebounding, defense, and being physical. Right. What is the Suns' identity? Jump shooting. You see what I'm saying? Like they settle for that mid range a lot.
Right. Jump shooting.
I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I say that. I mean, I agree with you. They're a jump shooting team, but when you say what's their identity is pick and roll.
Baby, what'd you say?
High pick and roll.
High pick and roll.
Yeah. High pick and roll with
who they get in those situations. Because if they try to do that shit with Giannis, he gonna slap that shit.
But they don't do it with Giannis. They do it with Lopez and whoever holds Booker. They run the screen.
They did it with Lopez early on in the series, but then the Bucks started taking Lopez out, putting that nigga Portis in.
Right. So I think they still did it with Portis, didn't they?
They still did it, but it wasn't as effective as it was when Lopez was trying to guard that shit.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, Portis is a better defender than Lopez. So,
yeah.
Let me talk about.
Yeah, I kind of see where Chris is going, like how they're going to defend that paint, but
I just think this.
All right, baby.
Let's not forget the last 2 games we saw was in Milwaukee.
Please don't cry, baby.
So a lot of those shots and stuff that we saw, and that shit is not going to happen tonight. A lot of those Drew Holiday's jump shots and Chris Middleton jump shots coming off the screen. All that shit is not going down tonight. A lot of those shots, some of them probably will, but I think more than half of those shots. I don't expect I expect Chris Middleton to go 6 for 15, some shit that he does, 15 points. You know what I'm saying? And when he just came off with like a 27, close to 30, I can't remember what he had last game, but he had 40.
He had 40 last game.
Oh, he's definitely going to give us 15. 6 for 17 tonight. Go look at all his big games. What did he do the next game? First 2 games in Phoenix, 6 for 15, 6 for 18, 15 points, 4 rebounds. It's like, bro, you just had 35, 7, and 7. What happened? It's like he gets. I don't know if maybe it takes a lot out of him when he scores that many points. And the next games he be tired. He gonna be tired tonight. He not giving you 30.
Wait,
I'm going. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go check his point total over under, and if they got that motherfucker high, LJ, I'm taking it.
They're not gonna have it at. They're not gonna have it at 40. They'll have it at 20 plus.
I don't expect it to be at 40. If it's at 27, I'm taking the under.
20 plus.
If it's at 25, I'm taking the under. He won't get 25 tonight.
Okay.
After scoring 40, he won't even give 25. That's my problem. That is my main problem with the Bucks. Like Giannis, so dependable, so consistent. I know I'm gonna get 30 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
What is Chris Middleton gonna give you tonight? Nobody. I don't think anybody can tell me what they expect for him, what they think he's gonna give you as a high number.
Yeah,
he just doesn't have.
CP has to play well though, Mar. CP's got to. CP
I think he has to play well because they won that game with him playing like shit. Even though he only I'm looking at that one turnover that he had at the end.
Which game?
We take over that turnover. I'm not even saying they win, but I'm just saying that's the pivotal play of the game right there. And CP3 played like shit the whole game.
Wait, you talking about last game?
I don't expect him to play like shit again. But if he doesn't turn that ball over right there, coming off that screen, I remember that show we did. We took Phoenix first half. The Bucks first half. We pushed. Mm-hmm. And I seen it. I said, I'm going to take the Suns second half because the game is too close. It's the Suns game the whole time. I'm watching it at the bar. Fucked up, but I'm watching the game. Whole third quarter, the Suns is good.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter coming, still close. Bucks finally get the lead, but they Suns are still right there. I don't think with all the momentum, all the crowd on their side, everything was for the Bucks, and it still came down to a turnover with like 40 seconds left from a guy who doesn't turn the fucking ball over.
I think that block Giannis made on Aiden was pretty big too.
I think that helped the crowd get into
it. They were down by 2. If the Suns hit that shot, that's a tie game.
Right. They tied. But what I'm saying is, no, I agree with you. Big moment. I agree with you. I'm saying big moment for the Bucks. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm saying, even with that happening, what I'm saying is the Suns are still in the game, though. That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
That's how
they should be in the game. It's competitive. It's the finals.
Ain't nobody game. Shouldn't be getting blown.
My point is this, though, Mikey. My point is this.
Okay.
My point is, you got the Bucks at home. You got Chris Middleton having the game of his life. You got Giannis. You got the crowd all behind you, and yet, and with all that energy they're bringing, and still, the Suns are right there with 30 seconds left to go in the game. That's why I'm taking. I'm saying all of that with that against the Suns, and we still right there. There's no way I can go against the Suns the next game at home. The Bucks are not going to have all those advantages that I just gave out. They're not going to have the crowd.
But I agree with you, but each game is different.
Yeah.
And
I'm not even speaking on necessarily the game. I'm speaking on the advantages of having home court and that crowd and that energy behind you.
I agree with you. I'm taking the Suns too. I'm just saying sometimes you gotta, when it comes down, especially when you playing at a high level like this, especially in the NBA Finals, sometimes all that shit goes out the window.
Yeah, if you're Giannis, somebody like that. But I mean, there has to be an expert. Why does Chris Middleton numbers are like? I mean, you said it yourself, Mikey. Role players' numbers go down when they're on the road. I'm saying those are the reasons why. Unless you're like a Giannis or the superstar, the Kobe's of the world, the LeBrons of the world, their game is going to travel regardless, home crowd or not.
But at any given time, the shit can change. You feel me? You just never know. Cause Middleton could fuck around. That nigga suck on the road. He could fuck around and give you 35 or 40 tonight. We just don't know.
No rule is 100%. So yeah, I mean, is it possible that he can drop 30 tonight? I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
But another thing y'all got to consider is all the pressures on Phoenix tonight. They realize that they have to win today because they're not winning in Milwaukee.
I agree with that.
So with role players, they're at home, but the pressure is still on them, bro, because they. Like everybody has to contribute. That goes along with the rebounding. CP got to do better taking care of. I was listening to Antoine Walker on First Things First. He said something about turnover. It's not the fact that CP turned the ball over. It's when he's turning the ball over. At the point guard, you realize, but you can't turn the ball over in crucial moments. You turn the ball in the first quarter, that's not good, but you can recover. You can't turn the ball over late, bro. What possessions are valuable when the game is within striking distance, but can't turn the ball over. CP know that.
Where's to go, CP3? He doesn't do that.
Right. Yeah. Drew's a good defender, but I mean, I do believe his hand is bothering him, bro. Drew ain't the first good defender he's seen on ball, bro. He been playing the game too long, but I do believe he ain't gonna make excuses.
Yeah.
Because Drew know how to slide his feet. He ain't Pat Bev. He slide his feet. All the antics, he don't do none of that. He gonna slide his feet.
He's picking up He's picking up almost full court. He's making Chris Paul tired, trying to work him. He's having him change directions and everything. So that takes a toll on you. Exactly.
Hold on, Chris. Like Chris said, that's very important because it takes a toll on you, especially as a point guard, which I play myself. Like bringing the ball up court, you got a nigga guarding you full court.
Yeah. Remember
the '91 finals with the Bulls and the Lakers, and they took Jordan off of Magic and they put Pippen on Magic. Pippen guarded Magic the whole fucking court, and it made it tough because by the time they got into their offense, it was like fucking 10 to 14 seconds left.
Yeah.
So it makes a difference.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It makes a whole difference. And I agree with Shannon Sharp said a couple of days ago. He say, if I'm Ayton, I'm following Giannis everywhere. When he go to the bench and take a sip of water, I'm right there taking a sip of water with him. If he go dap his brother up, I'm gonna go dap his brother up with him.
But that's not his. But I know, but that's not his mentality though. That's not Aiden's mentality though. Like that's PJ Tucker's mentality. That's a Pat Bev's mentality. That's a Drew Holiday mentality. He's not built that way. Now we asking him to do something in Game 5 of the Finals. He ain't never done going back to probably college or high school. That's tough, bro.
But the numbers show that Giannis is not effective as much if Ayton is guarding him.
Yeah, that's true. But he's getting to the line though, LJ. Remember, he's getting to the line, bro. So those fouls. Because remember, Ayton can't get in foul trouble, bro. Sorry, Mark. Hold on. I'm just gonna let LJ know this part. Ayton can't get in foul trouble, bro. They in trouble.
Y'all, we already know that. Yeah.
Okay, so all that following and stuff, he's got to be smart, bro. Because he'll mess around. Giannis and have 2 on him in the first quarter, and that'll be all bad. They don't have nobody else to bring in. No Sarge, they don't trust Frank Kaminsky. He shouldn't even be on the team, bro. He can't play. So that's my opinion. Go ahead, Mar.
No, you good. You actually just said exactly what I was going to say. You cannot follow him around like that.
It's not like you can't. He's too valuable, bro.
Like,
yeah, he's too valuable.
He's too valuable. He cannot.
Especially when your backup is hurt, bro. Your backup is hurt. You're too valuable. You cannot get in foul trouble, man. You cannot.
I don't see him getting in foul trouble tonight at home. I think the refs are going to be on the Suns' side. That's just my opinion.
Okay, we'll see that. I mean, we'll see
they may, but you gotta think about it. They at some point in time, you're gonna have to call a foul.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Like I mean, I don't even want to get on the Booker shit because they didn't call that. But at some point in time, you gotta call a foul, and Giannis does that very well. So if he faces, not only if he faces Aiden up, he can go by him and go to the rack and score or potentially get fouled. But if he brings Aiden out the paint, that's going to open it up for the other players. So that's that you know what? You niggas got a point. That's an intriguing matchup. That might be what determines who wins the NBA Finals.
Hey, I agree.
That matchup right there.
Booker go for 40 again.
Yeah, but he need help though.
Yeah, he can't get 40 and everybody else get 10.
Everybody else is playing ball. He can't.
There tonight. What are y'all talking? Let's not. That's why I said what I said earlier. Y'all gotta remember, man, the last 2 games y'all just saw was in Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. These games are not going to be we're in Phoenix now. He will get help tonight. Crowder will make 3s tonight. Okay.
I don't think they can depend on the 3 though, Marty. They can't depend on that 3.
I'm not depending on the 3. What I'm saying is Crowder was only giving you 5 points the last 2. I don't know what his numbers were, just throwing numbers out there. Work with me.
No, he had 15 last game, Mark. He had 15 last game.
Yeah, what the first?
What's that?
Listen, my point is this. That's why I say I'm just throwing numbers out there. My point, my point is though, he's going to get more help from Crowder, Payne, Johnson, and
Bridges.
You know, Mikal Bridges. Their numbers are going to go up from the last 2 games as a collective. Not just one of those guys are going to shine, or 2 of those guys. Those numbers are going to go up as a collective, as Milwaukee's numbers as a collective, the role players are going to go down. So, yeah, what I'm saying, you saying he got to get help tonight because you're basing it off him not being able to get the help the last 2 games. Those games have been in Milwaukee. The others will step up tonight at home. That's just the way it works. That's the way it's worked all season. That's the way it's worked all playoffs. That's the way it's worked in previous years of the NBA. That's just how that shit goes.
And that's why Chris say the pressure's on the Suns.
I agree with that.
But they better. They better.
It works like that. It's just simply because this shit has been going on before we was doing this shit. I mean, it's the reason why their numbers are down and go up that way. That's just how this shit goes. He does. You're right, Chris. He does need the help tonight, but he's gonna get it.
See, but another thing for me too, bro, is Phoenix's role players are a lot different than Milwaukee's role players. Phoenix's role players, if they not scoring, they don't do nothing else. Think about it. Johnson, Bridges, except for Crowder. Crowder play defense. But all the other guys don't do nothing. You look at Milwaukee's others. PJ Tucker, he don't there to score. He's gonna get up, he's gonna pick up, he's gonna slide his feet. You see what Pat Connaughton is doing. You see what Portis is doing.
Phoenix role players don't have to do shit else. They're only there to score.
But I know. But if they're not doing that tonight, Monty can't play them. They don't. If they're not playing shots tonight, they can't be on the floor.
What happens tonight, Chris?
Huh?
Guess what happens tonight?
What's that?
When they're at home, their shooting percentage goes up.
Okay, yeah. No, bro. I mean, we'll see. I mean, they got to put it up if they're not going down.
That's all I'm saying. We can't get too caught up in the last 2 games because we got to understand that Milwaukee was at home. I know maybe people don't think that home court advantage shit is. I mean, there's a reason why it's called home court advantage.
Yeah, that matters.
The rim is still 10 feet. The court is still what 94.
Yep.
Free throw, all that shit is the same in every arena, people.
Yep.
But it's called home court advantage. That is the advantage. The energy.
See, but just real quick for me, bro. I like when I think of role players. I think role players that can do multiple things. I like role players who can do multiple things. Phoenix's role players outside of Crowder, they're there to only make shots. Milwaukee has guys who do multiple things. Connaughton, Portis, Tucker, they do multiple things. They bring multiple things to the game. That's why they're so valuable. And they impact the game. Phoenix's guys, the ball ain't going in. Monty can't play them. That's the difference.
I agree with that point. I'm not disagreeing with that point at all.
That's just my opinion. So they better make shots tonight, bro, like y'all saying.
But here's the thing.
I agree with your point, though. Your point is valid. I definitely agree.
Valid. So he's saying like Phoenix role players they're like a one-trick pony.
Pretty much.
I agree. Now, but if that trick working,
oh yeah, you leave them on there. Yeah.
It
right.
Milwaukee not winning.
The trick to work tonight. That's what I bet on the trick to work tonight. Right.
Phoenix is going to have to be more aggressive, bro. They like I said.
The thing with this too is like Chris said. If we say who has the more, speaking about the others, whose others hustle the hardest, we will all be
Milwaukee. It's not even close.
I think we're all in agreement. That is Milwaukee.
Yeah.
However, what does that energy give you tonight? Hustle. That's what it gives you. Hustle. So the Suns,
possession. You never know.
Yeah. A lot of places that Chris say they're lacking, like they're not going to get better at it tonight. But what they are going to do, they're going to play defense. Yeah. Defense is just energy, people. It's not to be taught. How hard can you hustle tonight? So what is that energy going to do for the Suns' role? They're going to hustle tonight. They're going to play a little bit harder defense. All of them. They're going to go for the rebounds a little bit harder than they did in Milwaukee. LJ, you peeped that rebound perspective? Yeah. The Bucks will out-rebound them, but I bet it's closer than it's been in the last 2 games. I don't know if it'll be a lot closer. I don't know if it'll only be a little bit closer, but I bet it'll be closer just because that energy, that home court advantage, they're going to hustle harder tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. They're at home. They should.
Well,
it's got to be a smart hustle, though, Mar. It's got to be a smart hustle. You can't be out there reckless and running amok. You got to be smart.
Well, something we say in football, you got to be control rage. You can't be range. You know what I'm saying?
They
got to take care. They got to take care of the ball too, because the Suns.
I think you got Chris Paul as the leader. You got Crowder or Vet. They're going to be under control. I that's one thing I have yet to see this. I haven't seen them panic. I haven't seen them look like don't know what's going on. You know, I think they'll be okay tonight. I agree with you, Chris. The pressure is definitely on Phoenix to win tonight.
Yeah, they got you.
But I think they come out hot and they come out blazing. Even if the Bucks come back, that's fine. That's going to happen in basketball. As long as they come out blazing.
I believe they will. I think
everything will be fine. Suns are tonight, dog. They good tonight. I'm going to be on South Beach enjoying myself. I'm going to start drinking right now.
as you should.
We did South Beach yesterday. I think we're doing Fort Lauderdale today.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the Suns too, man. I think this is a perfect game to bet them because I bet Milwaukee game 3, and I waited to game 4 to see. Even though I did take the first half, I didn't bet the whole game because I just wanted to see how game 4 was going to go. This game right here, I put all my money on the Suns, man. I got to because if they lose, it's a wrap. They're done.
You can't put all your money on it though, bro. You can't.
No, I'm throwing my whole money at the Suns tonight, bro. I'm throwing it all.
Well, you can come stay with me. You can stay with me, man, after your wife.
I ain't gonna have to. I got that money put to the side. You know, I never bet money that I don't have put all the way. So.
Right, I got you.
So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm looking at this though. Let's pay attention to this tonight, man. The turnovers, like I've been mentioning, Phoenix is caught. They had 17 turnovers last game. They're gonna have to cut down that because that resulted to 24 points off turnovers that Milwaukee got. Phoenix didn't have no fast break points last game. They didn't have no fast break points. It was 0.
Got the box scores from the first 2 games in front of them.
Do I have them?
Yeah.
No, I got them. Oh, go ahead.
Turnovers Phoenix had first 2 games.
At home.
10 total at home.
All right. They had
I'm bad
game 1. Game 1, they had 9 turnovers. Milwaukee had 14.
Mm-hmm.
Game 2, the Suns had 13 turnovers. Milwaukee had 9.
Yeah. See?
Okay, so you said last game they had 17.
17.
That's a lot.
Numbers going to drop. They're at home. Numbers are going to drop.
But you still got to take care of the ball, though, Marlon. You still got to take care of the ball no matter where you at.
Look, listen to what I'm saying. All I'm saying is some of those turnovers that happened in Milwaukee was because of the crowd, not because of the Suns made mistakes. I'm not saying solely because of the crowd, but what I'm saying is some of those. Maybe if it's only 2, maybe if it's only 3, LJ. I'm not saying a lot. Some of the turnovers are caused by the crowd, maybe making them panic, maybe making somebody on Milwaukee play a little bit harder, maybe a little bit harder for that ball and got that steal. That's how that shit works, man. It's science. It's all.
Or it could be Milwaukee making Phoenix rush their offense to get them out of rhythm.
Is providing that energy. Milwaukee's not going to have that energy tonight. I guarantee you. They're going to have that.
I don't know about that, Mark. I don't know about that.
I can't say they're not going to have that energy off the simple fact that
it's the finals.
It's the finals. It's the chip.
Let me word it differently.
Okay.
The Suns will have more energy tonight than Milwaukee has.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
I agree.
Maybe I'm not wording it correctly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, you making it seem like Milwaukee's just gonna come out flat, like they don't give a damn. They're gonna come out like this, but this is game 5 of the finals. This ain't game 4.
What I am saying is, though, all right, this is what I'm saying.
How are you?
Milwaukee has a chance to absorb that same energy that's out there that the Suns do. It's energy is there. It's not only for the Suns.
Right.
Yeah. But let's be honest, the majority of people don't even understand energy, let alone understand how to absorb and detract energy. So that's not going to even be in their conscience.
But you understand when you play this game,
they're going to come and play hard. I don't expect them to not play hard, but what I do expect when the shot misses and then you start hearing people and Suns go make a shot and the crowd goes crazy. That's a lot different from you're at home and that crowd's going crazy for you. That gives you time for certain thoughts to come out.
Yeah. But you first of all, you are right. But secondly, you got to realize these guys are professionals.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like it's my new school. It matters, but
guys fold under pressure. Let's not forget people.
Oh yeah.
Pressure.
Yeah, they do.
Some people don't.
Yeah, it
some
does.
people don't put that ball with 2 minutes left in the game, and it's crucial.
Right. That's true.
I know how Chris Middleton is going to feel. I don't know what's going through Chris Middleton's mind if they down 5. I feel like Giannis, that pressure not going up with Giannis. Now, this is an opinion. This is opinion of mine I'm speaking on right now. I feel like, Giannis, he want that ball. And he don't mind going to the line even though he might miss. I feel like Giannis, he a baller. I feel like Chris Middleton, I'm not so sure if Chris Middleton wants that ball. I could be wrong, but some guys don't want that final shot.
I think Middleton wants the ball.
He's a closer.
I could be wrong, but my point behind everything is some people don't want that ball.
Yeah, agree.
That pressure to some people.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, Chris Middleton, we can differ of opinion. I can say maybe he does, maybe he won't. I lean toward. I don't count. If you look at his numbers statistically, I think he's actually pretty clutch. I remember them showing a statistic during the playoffs. But it's
he's very clutch.
I feel like when
he's very clutch.
On the court, he's not though. I feel like I personally feel like he lets the Bucks down. If he was so much more, the Bucks would be a champ. If he was
You're so hard on this guy. Why are you so hard on this guy?
I would agree. I'm real hard on him. And because I look at him and I be like, bro, I see the potential. I see the talent. He like 6'10", he can shoot, he can dribble, he can defend, he does everything. But why can't you do it consistently? And it bugs the shit out, like it irritates me, bro.
You sound like Paul George, like how you feel about Paul George.
until the playoffs.
But I respect he's not Paul George, but
he's not. But that's what I say. He's not in that tier of superstars. He's not in that tier. So your expectations of him can't be of those of a KD, of a Kyrie, of a James, of those guys. Braun. He's not in that. He's not in that tier. So I don't. My expectations are high of him like that.
Chris, you're right. Chris, you're right. He's not in that tier.
He's not in that tier.
But I think Marley will agree with me.
You're under.
Well, he's in that tier sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
right.
It's like, nigga, if you play like that on a superstar level, why can't I get this from you consistently?
Because he drops 40 every 7 games. It's like, bro, why can't you just average 25?
Because he's not a superstar, Mar. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, bro. Superstars do it. KD do it on a daily basis. Braun do it on a daily basis. That's not him.
He has the talent to be a superstar.
There's a lot of people who got the talent to be it, but that doesn't make them a superstar, though, Mar.
I agree with you. I can't disagree with you, Chris.
There's games he will play well. Some games he'll be subpar. But that's the difference. That's what separates him.
What you're saying is my problem with him.
Yeah, but Mar, I don't know what else you want to say. That's not his mentality. That's not who he's not built that way. Unfortunately, he's not built that way.
That's my disappointment in him.
But yeah, you're right. You're right. But you know, I still think they have enough to win it all this year.
That's why I don't want him.
Hey, that nigga Middleton's so inconsistent. He might fuck around and go into Phoenix and drop 40 tonight.
He might.
and put egg on Marley's face.
That's how inconsistent that nigga is.
It won't be no egg on my face because I can agree with you, Mikey. He might out here and drop 40. The problem is we fucking never know. And that's my problem. Like, I know y'all going to come out here and drop 30. I know it. I can't even tell you if he gonna drop 25. That's my problem.
You don't have to lie.
He's gonna drop 25. I might can bet on the Bucks, but he might drop 12.
And you are here.
Yeah, but they
listen. No. Let's go and wrap this up because I think we got a lot to get some more touch on some stuff, but let's go around. Marley, start with you. Your official pick tonight is.
And wait, and why? And why? Don't just pick somebody.
And why? Okay. Yeah. Marley, your official pick and why is who?
Talking about for the game tonight, right?
Tonight, yes, for tonight.
No, for the baseball game. Yeah, more. Yeah, more.
That boy on it right now. He on it right now.
It's all right. He on vacation.
Drink champs, huh? You on your drink champs right now.
I got fun tonight.
Okay.
And the reason is because they're at home. CP3 won't make the mistake he made at the end of the last game. The turnovers will get cut down, and the home crowd will give them the boost that they need.
All right. Chris, who you got and why?
I got Milwaukee because I believe the others, the Tuckers, the Conningtons, and the Bobby Portises will play well tonight, well enough to help keep pace and keep these guys afloat. And they're going to do what they've been doing the last couple games, rebounding on that stuff. And Giannis and Middleton are going to do what they do. Holiday's going to be solid on CP, make him work. So, but I think the others, those three guys I named, will play well enough for them. For these, it'll be like Game 7 against Brooklyn. Those guys will play well tonight, I believe. Okay. Enough for them to beat Phoenix.
Well, that game against Brooklyn, I mean, Kevin Durant really didn't have that much help. So you're saying the Suns, as far as Booker, he's not going to have that much help tonight. He's going to be in a Kevin Durant situation, is what you're saying?
No. He might get the help, but I just think the others will play well enough to it'll put him over. It'll put him over the top.
Okay. Let me ask you this question because I asked Marley this question. Oh, wait, let me get Mikey first. Mikey, your official play. Who you got and why?
You're gonna waste no money with no bitches.
I have the Phoenix Suns money line.
Okay.
And I just think that I'm gonna continue to take the trends throughout the series. Nobody has won on the other person's court. So I'm gonna take the Suns.
All right. Well, as far as me, I'm gonna keep it simple. Suns at home. They haven't lost 3 games in a row all year. And I'm just going to keep it simple as that. Now, my question to all of y'all. If Giannis finishes this off and gets this ring and gets the finals MVP, can we say, no, but see, I haven't had Chris and Mikey on though. You see what I'm saying? I want to get their opinion on it. Can we have to definitively say that Giannis is the best player in the NBA going into next season?
No, hell no.
And why is that, Chris? Why do you feel that way?
Well, honestly, they wouldn't. This is just a big day. They wouldn't even be there if Brooklyn was healthy. So I can't say that. And
that's an excuse, Chris. That's still an excuse.
It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
That is an excuse.
You know, it's let me finish. Yeah, you're right.
It's not coming back from an injury, hyperextended knee. That we look like he won't go even come back. You saying that he can't elevate himself and show us that he finished it off to where next year we will have to give him the respect of being the best player because he has the Finals MVP and a championship? Because we do that to everybody else. We did it to LeBron when he won it. We did it to Kawhi when he won it. We did it to KD when he won it. Why can't Giannis get that same respect?
Wait. We did what when those guys won it?
When KD won the Finals against Golden State, when he got the MVP, we say KD was the best player in the league going into that season.
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
Wait. We never said Kawhi was the best in the world when he won it.
When he went Toronto and he won that.
No.
When that
I'm talking about when he won it with San Antonio.
I'm talking about when he won it with Toronto.
Hold on, I agree with LJ.
No.
I gotta agree with LJ. When Kawhi won that shit with Toronto that year, I felt like he was the best player in the NBA.
Okay. So when LeBron won last year in the bubble, was LeBron the best player in the NBA?
I had to say yes.
Okay, so why can't Giannis get that respect this year?
Because he's not that guy. LJ, he's not that guy, bro. You know that. You cover. You've been watching him too long. He's not those three guys you name. You can tell. You can give him the ball. Tell him to take it. You can't say that with Giannis, bro. You know that.
So Giannis is not the reason. So he's not going to be the reason why they won this championship. He's not going to be the reason.
He'll be the main reason, but doesn't make him better than the other guys you just named.
Let me ask you a question.
LJ. There's no way, bro. I gotta be able to give you the ball.
Hold on,
Mikey. Let me ask Chris this one question because I gotta go.
Go, bro. I gotta get. Go ahead, Mar.
In agreement that if Giannis win, he is the best player in the league, except Chris. So let me ask you this question, Chris. Mm-hmm. Because you say he's not that guy, primarily because he doesn't have a mid-range or outside. I mean, his free throw game.
He don't have an offensive game. He don't have an offensive game. Period. He's athletic, and there's nobody big enough and quick enough athletically to slide their feet laterally to stay in front.
Okay. All right. So my point is this. So is it fair to say he might be the most dominant?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So was Shaq the most dominant?
He's not the most dominant. He's not the most dominant.
I can't think of anybody. I can't think of anybody else more dominant than him. I would say Embiid, but Embiid takes plays off.
He doesn't dominate. He chooses not to do so. I don't think we can say Embiid's the most dominant. I would say Giannis is the most dominant.
Yeah. I would say he's the most dominant player in basketball right now.
Big man in the game. We call Shaq the most dominant. I mean, Shaq was like the so why can't we say that for Giannis?
The most dominant doesn't make you the best player, though. Is that what you're asking me?
We can't say that.
No.
We can't say that for Giannis because Giannis is not the prototypical big man. He steps out. He steps out on the perimeter.
He does.
Okay.
I think if he wins, he's the best big man.
And that's what he fucks up at.
He's not a big man, though.
But my thing is this though: Does Giannis affect both sides of the court? Does
Without
he affect both of them?
Without question.
Yes.
So why can't he be considered the best if he gets
Because
this
he
finals?
because he
I don't know.
doesn't have the nigga don't have a mid-range or a three-pointer or nothing.
But it's a lot of guys that got that, but they don't affect the game
But
the
we ain't
way
talking about
though.
those guys. We're talking about the elite.
Yeah, but that's what it's
But see, I think y'all nitpicking because he can't shoot a jumper or anything like that. But he still can score though. Just because he can't shoot, he can still score the ball in the way that he does.
Okay, I'll keep it simple. It's pretty black and white. Can you give him the ball late in the game and say, "Take me there"? Yes or no? Because I say hell no.
No.
Can you give him the ball?
No.
Say, 5 minutes to go. Game is within striking distance. Can you tell Giannis, "Take me there"?
No.
But
okay, then. So you can't be the best in the world then.
Exactly.
In the league.
Huh?
No, but that doesn't mean you're not the best in the league. Neither.
What does that mean then? What we talking?
Okay, Chris. So who's the best player to you, Chris? Who's the best player in the league right now?
To me, I think it's KD.
Why do you think it's KD? Tell me why.
Because he can. There's nothing on the court he can't do, and I can give him the ball and say, "Take me there."
Can he affect the game defensively?
He can, not as much as Giannis can, but he can.
Yes,
not as much as Giannis can, but he can. Yes, he can. Not as much as Giannis can, but he can.
I'll have the argument later.
Yeah. Mar, go enjoy your vacation, but we'll get up with you.
I'm going, man.
Yeah.
I see y'all.
Hey, be safe, bro. Be safe out there, though, bro. All right, go ahead, LJ.
Hey, Chris. I mean, come on, man. I mean, we gotta break this down, man, because y'all keep saying it. If Brooklyn didn't get hurt and this and that and this and that, what happened? Like KD, okay, he could get you 40, But can he make other players better? Does he facilitate? Does he galvanize his teammates to be better?
So you say
I think KD? Yes, I see Giannis on the bench telling his, let's go, man, let's go. Y'all don't see that?
Time out. Go ahead, Mike.
Giannis don't be making niggas better like that.
No, he don't. Hell no. No, he don't.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me give y'all a perfect scenario of what Nick Wright pointed out. Giannis passed the ball to Drew Holiday. He missed the shot. The extra possession, he goes back to him to give him confidence to say, hey, bro, go on and get that. I got you. Sort of like what LeBron does.
So you don't say
I've never seen KD go in a possession to where if his player missed a shot, he gonna go back to that player. KD's gonna be like, I'm gonna take this shot because I can't trust my teammates.
But is the game on the line though? Was the game on the line?
What you mean? Yes, the game was on the line. I see him pass to Joe Harris, and Joe Harris missed the shot. KD come back and take a 3 on 2 people.
Okay, but so you're saying Giannis passed it to Drew with the game on the line?
No, I didn't say that, but I'm saying he doesn't. He builds confidence with them in case they make a mistake. He's not going to get down on them and not trust them.
But missing a shot is not making a mistake. Guys,
okay, anything, a turnover. If he makes a turn, whatever a role player does. You still have to have confidence that role player can rise up and perform, even if he's not having a good game.
And you don't think KD does that?
When has he shown me? Tell me a situation where he showed me that.
Yeah, like I said, I would have to sit here and do my homework to do that. I don't have time to do that, bro. But Giannis,
I don't really do the homework. I see it.
Yeah, but Giannis is not. Giannis don't make people better like that, man. He don't. Talking in the huddle and stuff, that's fine, bro.
Okay, so if KD's the best player, why is he at home? Because his players was hurt. That's why KD's at home, because his team was hurt. Right?
His team wasn't good,
but he still went to a game 7 in overtime that he couldn't score. What's the excuse for that? Why he couldn't score in overtime?
Nigga, the nigga, if the nigga foot was shorter, the nigga the game was over.
That's not my fault, Mikey. That's not my fault. How is that an excuse? You still had the fourth quarter to bring the game home, and you didn't even score.
I'm playing fucking 48 minutes every game. Like, no, come on, bro. Like, just stop.
Okay, if you that guy, you gonna do that. Kobe ain't never went 40-some minutes in the game.
And Kobe had some shitty ass games too. Remember his game against the Phoenix Suns in the playoffs? Remember that when that nigga scored like 4 points in the second half, nigga? Don't try to come to me and put these niggas like Kobe and Jordan on a pedestal, nigga. Like them niggas done had trash games too, nigga.
But was they that guy though to get their team over the hump? That's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Was he okay? So has KD shown y'all anything?
Yes.
What? When did he show it to you, Mike? Tell me when. When?
I mean, but
it's crazy. I'm not even a KD fan, but it's crazy, man.
But I'm trying to ask you, when has he shown you that?
But
when has he shown you? Besides being at Golden State that already had a championship winning pedigree.
But without him, they wouldn't have won that shit. The nigga was the finals MVP.
But they won without him, though, Mikey.
But when they got him, I agree with you, LJ. But when they got him, nigga, cut the lights off, nigga. Cut him off.
Okay, listen. Was LeBron's team healthy?
Hold on. Who's the best player on the Warriors team when KD got there? You don't need to think about that long.
No, that's hard. I say
it's not hard.
I say
nigga, it's not hard, nigga.
LJ, hold on.
Who's the best player on that team? Nigga?
Who's the best player on the Warriors? You know it was KD. It's not even close.
Yeah, like stop it.
It's not even close. You know that.
I don't think KD affects the game on both sides.
No, LJ. That's not what I asked you. Who was the best player on the Warriors team when he was there?
The best scorer was KD. He was the best
player. The best player.
I can't say he was the best player. I can't say that.
So who was then?
Steph Curry.
Steph was the best player on the team. Okay, yeah. But that's it. That's his opinion. So it's not like he gave me what's the center's name? I forgot the center's name. That number 5, Kevon Looney. It's not like you gave him. Steph can play. He wasn't the best player on the team, but he can play. But at the end of the day, man, Giannis and KD, I'll take KD. Giannis impacts the game on both ends more than KD does. On the other end, more than KD does. But KD is not some scrub who just gives up everything.
Giannis I didn't say that. I didn't say he was a scrub.
I'm just giving you my two. But I think KD's the best in the world right now because Bron's going the other way. He's not as explosive. And I mean, I really can't put anybody else in that conversation, bro. Honestly, I would say Embiid, but Embiid don't have that mentality. He can't stay healthy.
And my thing is this. This is my thing. You got to stop saying that these players are the best if they were healthy. If you're not healthy, you're not the best because being available is part of the sport. You see what I'm saying? Right. So when people say Embiid is the best center in the league if not healthy, that's not true. Jokic is the best center in the league because he stayed healthy. You see what I'm saying?
You're right.
So I don't think KD's the best player, bro. I just feel because number one, he's injury prone. He's injury prone, number one.
Probably, yeah.
Actually, all three of them dudes is injury prone.
So who you got the best in the world then?
If Giannis finished this off, I'm gonna have to say Giannis is the best player in the league.
Okay.
Because he's a two-time MVP, defensive player of the year, championship, finals MVP. A lot of players in history don't even have that. Don't have that.
You're damn right.
And he went through the gauntlet this year, in my opinion. Like I understand
no, hell no, LJ. Gauntlet? What gauntlet did he go through?
He went through the best team he went to the best team in the East, which was Philadelphia, right? Oh no, Atlanta. I'm sorry. Atlanta beat them. I'm sorry. My bad. You're right. Atlanta beat them.
But a gauntlet to me is beating these teams along the way who are healthy all along the way. That's why I feel like Phoenix, remember we had this conversation about Phoenix. You said, oh, this is gonna be historic because Phoenix went through all these teams, but they went through these teams without their best players.
Exactly. But my thing is this. Okay, but in history, when have it not been a situation where a team wasn't healthy?
That's fine, LJ, but you can't attach the word
God. No, I can answer that question.
You can't do that. LJ, you can't attach the word God not healthy.
You know that prior to this year, nigga.
Huh?
Every year prior to this year, I can answer that question. Every year prior to this year, motherfuckers was healthy coming down the stretch through the playoffs. Nigga, you ain't never seen no injuries like this, nigga. Like all like the stars are getting hurt and all that. Like, come on, man. Nigga, Giannis got hurt.
Huh?
Giannis got hurt, nigga.
But he came back, though. He came back. So that should give him even more credibility because he came back from a hyperextended knee.
On the injury, but yeah.
It was hyperextended. A lot of guys get hyperextended knees. They can't play for a couple months. They got a rehab.
You're right, 100%.
Giannis came back, man. And I think he faced the more adversity this year. That's just my opinion. Y'all can say injuries and all that. Because I said before the playoffs, he had the most pressure on him to get to the finals because he's already been a two-time MVP.
I agree with that.
That's fine, but you can't. But Elder, you can't attach the word gauntlet, bro.
Okay, well, wrong word. Okay, wrong word. Gauntlet. Yeah,
wrong word. I mean, God, like I said, I gave you a perfect example. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. My team went through the gauntlet to get to the Super Bowl in 2012. We knocked off Tom. We knocked off Peyton. We knocked off up-and-coming Andrew Luck. Those guys all played. That's a gauntlet. I can't get a gauntlet if guys aren't on the floor. I can't do that. They won. You shake their hand. They keep it pushing, but I can't give it to them. Guys ain't on the court.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. I think Giannis, if he finishes off, he should be the best player in the league going into next year. That's just my opinion.
That's nothing wrong with that. Mike, you feel the same way?
In regards to what?
If Giannis finish it off, will he be the best player next year going into the NBA season?
No.
So who's your best player? KD too?
I'm not gonna say KD because it's a lot of players out there. I mean, it's hard. It's KD. It's a lot of players out there, but I know it's not gonna be Giannis. His skill set. The nigga skill set is subpar. So I can't give it.
His skill set is subpar, even though he makes first team All NBA and defense every year. But his skills are subpar.
Because you looking at the individual accolades and the numbers, nigga. I'm looking at the game. I'm watching the nigga. I'm seeing this nigga.
So you're saying they're just giving him that? They're just giving him all NBA?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they're giving him that.
They don't do that.
I know where you're going. It's okay.
I'm just trying to get your point about, even though he has all these accolades, I still can't say he's the best player in the league because of what? That's what I'm saying. Because of what?
Because he's not a complete player, especially on the offensive end. And he's not a go-to guy in the clutch. I can't.
But being clutch doesn't mean you have to make the last shot. You can make the best.
I never said that. I agree. I totally agree with that.
You can get the rebound. You can do something that affect the game in a crucial situation.
I 100% I agree with that. I've been saying that for years. I agree with you on that. Definitely.
And I think Giannis can affect the game in more ways than KD can. That's just my opinion.
I agree, but that doesn't make him better.
In my opinion, it does.
Oh, yeah, right. But like I said, I mean, it depends on who you ask. Everybody's criteria is different. Mine is to be the best in the world. You got to be able to bring us home. Cole was able to bring us home. Jordan be able to bring us home when Brown was at the top of his game, bring you home. You got to be able to. I got to give you the ball and say, take me there. X's and O's go out the window, bro. Here's 5 minutes, bro. We need a basket. You got to take us there. Either get yourself a look or get somebody else involved. Giannis, that's not him.
Look. If niggas last shot, or not even last shot, but if niggas do like what the Heat was doing against that nigga, put 5 people in the box, right? What can he do? If he can't get to the rim, what can he do? Please.
Now listen, I'm not saying that he can't. I'm not saying he can't improve on some things. You know, he can improve on his perimeter game. But as of right now, I think
that's my question though. What can he do?
If they stop him from going to the paint?
Yeah,
he can shoot a jump shot and miss it or airball it. That's what he gonna do.
But hey, you shouldn't be able to say that about the best in the world though, bro. You should not.
I mean, hey, listen, man. I'm just saying, he still have some things that he needs to work on. But as far as what he's accomplished so far in his career, a lot of guys haven't done that. And I'm just saying, I say, with it coming into next season, like y'all say, after all the injuries that happened, if we line everybody up coming from this year, Giannis has to be right there, bro. He has to.
Okay.
I agree.
Line everybody up. And that's just my opinion.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Before you get out of here, Chris, I'm going to address this what you said yesterday about T-Mac is Kobe.
Hey, and we need to LJ, we need to open mic session too. When y'all
this the open mic right here. This the open mic. I don't have a banner for it, but this is the open mic right here. LJ, I want to address it.
I never said he was cold. I said the way he shoots and the way sometimes he can score is sometimes Kobe. Like he ain't Kobe's level.
No, you didn't say sometimes. You didn't say sometimes. You said
okay, my bad. I was texting and driving. I was texting and driving.
Yeah, because T-Mac has not accomplished nothing close to what Kobe has accomplished.
No, hell no. And I'll say the same. I said he's more like Vince Carter than Kobe. Him and Vince Carter.
There you go. There you go.
Kobe was on the same path as Jordan. So Kobe and Jordan are like this. So
like I said, T-Mac, you know, he was a scorer, which was 2-time scoring champion. But I think that's what I think got him in the Hall of Fame because he's a 2-time scoring champion. He didn't do nothing else. He'd never been past the second round. And he had players with him, Hall of Fame players that he could have been, you know, got to that level. But I just feel he didn't affect both sides of the court either. He never affected. No. Kobe was a 10-time All-Defensive Player of the Year. T-Mac ain't never made a Defensive Player of the Year. Never. Whatever, nothing. So that's how I feel like. But I'm glad you cleared that up. I'm glad you cleared that up. All right, Mikey, what you want to talk about? What you want to talk about, Mike?
But I got y'all. Mike, pleasure to meet you, my brother.
All right, man.
Yeah, we'll do it again after game 5. LJ, I know you game. So we'll see how this game goes, man. Much love. Love y'all, man.
We'll holler.
All right, take care.
Oh, dang, wrong one. Mikey.
Charlo Castano tonight.
What you got? What you want to talk about?
I'm looking at this work rate from Castano, and man, it might be upset.
Okay. Now, see,
last I saw it was like at plus 186 or something. So
okay,
I'm looking at the upset, man. I think Charlo does have the skills, but I think this guy is gonna take him to the brink of mercy and Charlo is gonna have to dig down deep, and that's gonna show me a lot about him in this fight. If he digs down deep, he probably can pull it off, but I don't think so. I think Castano is gonna pick up the pace and pressure him, and hooks to the body, hooks to the head. And it's gonna be a glorious night of boxing. I don't think Charlo is just gonna walk through this guy like what everybody thinks.
Okay. Well, so basically, you're saying I need to watch this fight. That's basically what you're saying.
Oh yeah, definitely. Word.
Okay. Well, what time does it come on? Is it on the same time as the finals?
Probably so, but the main event probably not gonna start until after the finals. Okay. Yeah, I tune in. I ain't opposed to tuning into that. Not at all. Bro. And then another thing I gotta say, if you niggas need some hits on the WNBA, I follow that. I always follow it. Shout out to Liz Cambage. She had a little incident or whatever with the Australian team, and so she took a break or whatever for mental health reasons or whatever. But I just want to say, keep your spirits up and everything, and don't worry about shit. Keep playing, getting the refs' ass and shit like she does. She is she scored 53 points and won a game.
Okay.
Which is a WNBA record.
Okay.
And we all go through things and trials and tribulations and stuff. So just keep your head up, Liz, and it's all good. And once the Olympics are over and WNBA resumes, then go ahead and get that title for the Aces.
Already. All right, my brother. Well, if nothing else, we can talk about, we can go and get out of here, because I'm looking forward to this game tonight. I got to go, run some things, before the game starts. So,
yeah. Appreciate you for having me on, man.
Hey, man, anytime, bro. Anytime. I'm always looking for people to come on and we can shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what we do, man. We're allowed to create platforms that we can talk and express our things and our views, and hopefully people will get some insight and some knowledge on what we said. Because I've always believed, Mike, a lot of people just look at the game, but they don't dissect the game.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And I'm a dissector. So in order to listen to me and pay attention to what I'm saying, you got to really be knowledgeable of what you're watching. So that's just who I am. But it should be a good game tonight. Like I say, I'm riding Suns all the way tonight. I'm
riding with you, brother.
I'm taking the 4 and I'm taking the money line. I'm jumping on both. I'm trying to double up tonight, baby. So,
all right.
But until then, Mikey, appreciate you, bro, coming on. We will do it again. This is RaWordz Podcast. Follow me, LjfromHouston, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe, YouTube. Streaming right now. I got my t-shirts out now, so check out RaWordz Apparel on Instagram. Check out my shirts. If you want something printed up, any ideas, hit me up, DM me, email me, LjfromHouston, LJSports2021@gmail.com. I got it right there. I think scrolling right there. There you go. LJSports2021. And my boy Hova, we out of here. And I'm going to say the hashtag that Marley always says. Let's beat Vegas. And we out this month.
It's H-Town for real.